NFL Total Access on NFL Network, and yes, the Packers are on the clock, and you can tell on the side of the hotel down there in the Metroplex. They're on the clock because Seattle just traded down and Green Bay just traded up. So again, Green Bay was 14th overall, but traded down so the Saints could come up and draft Marcus Davenport. They grabbed next year's one from the Saints for that. And so now Green Bay is back up in 18, and Seattle getting a third-round selection essentially to move down here. And Seahawks fans are starting to freak out because they don't want him to trade out of the first round. Again, they've only had one first-round selection since 2013, and they're perilously close to doing that again. That's for later on tonight. What do you think this is about?
Well, let's keep in mind, Brian Gutekunst, the new GM for Green Bay, a little different than what we've seen over the year with Ted Thompson was a stay-in-your-lane guy. Gutekunst is going back, coming back up. My gut tells me it's either a wide receiver, again, Ridley, DJ Moore in the conversation, or a corner, Jaire Alexander, Mike Hughes. I would think if they go corner, it's Jaire Alexander.
And to get ahead of the Cowboys, I lean towards receiver a little bit.
Right, exactly.
The Cowboys might be in that market.
So Ridley, DJ Moore, that's what you're talking about there?
Those would be the two that would come to mind.
Yeah, I don't think Cortland Sutton would come into play for them, but that's the conversation also in Dallas.
Okay, so let's go to the podium right now. So the Packers have moved all over the board. Came in at 14, then moved down to 27. Now they pop up to 18 to make this selection.
The Seattle Seahawks have traded the 18th pick to the Green Bay Packers. With the 18th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Green Bay Packers select Jaire Alexander, defensive back, Louisville.
No. I like this pick. Jaire Alexander has some swag about him.
Yeah, I know.
He's the #1 corner on my board. Missed 6 games this year. A lot of people thought he was going to go later because of that. However, in addition to being competitive, tough, he tackles, he finds the football in the air. He also adds value in the punt return game. And I think Green Bay, and keep in mind, historically, Green Bay only takes corners that can find the ball in the air. And this kid does it.
And he can play inside and outside. That's a huge benefit. Watching this guy, I thought about the Honey Badger. He's a little undersized, but he's all over the field making plays in the run and the pass.
I mean, he's 5'10 1/4, 196. He plays bigger, Coach.
Yes,
and that's what I like about him. He competes in tackles. Length can be an issue. You see guys going over top and taking the football. He's a double-cut punt returner. That means he can make 2 people miss. That's a new one for you, Rich.
I like it.
And here's the X, though. And all I really want you to see is that this is against Clemson when he was healthy 2 years ago. Look at him get to the football. 2 interceptions. Let's see if he'll force a fumble here. Strip the ball out. He's a playmaker everywhere, including the punt return game. Will he compete as a tackler? Oh, yeah. I interviewed him and spent some time at the pro day, and there's just a little swag, a little edge, a little that what you want to see from your corner, and he is going to challenge wide receivers from day one in Green Bay's camp.
So an addition from Mike Pettin, who's now the defensive coordinator up there in Green Bay right now, formerly of the Cleveland Browns.